Kenny Matthews, FridayNightGlory.com, here with head basketball coach, Coach Kraft for McKinney North. And you got to be pleased with the victory here. I know it's a tough one here.
Yes, it's been a long season, and they had a lot of things to play for, and Coach Tipp did a great job, and it was a little bit of a high-scoring game. We had a little trouble stopping them. They had trouble stopping us, and we're just very fortunate to get a road win.
Well, and I thought you guys came out here and attacked initially, and you got to do that when you get on the road. You like to kind of get a lead on the road, and especially when the other team is desperate to try to get in the playoffs.
Most definitely. We told them that the first 4 minutes of each quarter, especially that first quarter, was important. We jumped on them a little bit. Coach Tipp had to call a timeout. You got to attack. Against a team as athletic as they are, if you start backing away from your basket, then they're going to just see blood in the water, and they're going to come and attack you even more. So we had to attack them. I think we did a really good job of that until the third quarter. In the third quarter, we kind of start backing up. They're attacking us. They're getting some layups. And then in the fourth quarter right there at the end, we built a halfway decent lead, and they just start knocking down threes. So, you never feel safe as a coach.
Well, I was about to say, you got to like the way your team responded on every one of their runs. That shows a little bit about your moxie, about your team.
No doubt about it. I think that's so true. Game of basketball, it's about runs, and sometimes that run's a little bit longer than what you want as a coach. And I thought our kids did a really good job of they get a 6-0 run, and we come back with our own 6 or 8-0 run, and they get an 8-0 run, and then back and forth. And so I'm very, very pleased with our kids.
I thought that Watkins had a great game, especially on the offensive rebounding side. 24 big points. Seemed like he always had an answer when you guys were maybe getting a little shaky offensively.
He's a great leader, and he's a special talent, and it makes my job a little bit easier when you have people like KJ and Shannon. And Shannon can take you off the dribble, he can post you up, but the biggest thing is when that ball goes up, he's going to try to go get it for you and get 2 easy points off the offensive rebounds, like you said.
Well, it's got to be nice to get a win, get a few days off here a little bit. Not really off, but not a game coming up this week, so you can rest a little bit. Guys been grinding a little bit. Get a little teaching moment here. Missing big one-on-ones down the stretch that made this game a lot closer than it should be. So I know for you, Coach, that's got to be nice to be able to get those guys' attention tomorrow about that.
No doubt about it. We got to go back to the board. We got to figure out who we're going to play, and then we're going to have to make sure they understand that it's 32 minutes, and you got to play for 32 minutes. And if you don't make foul shots, you're going to have a hard time winning in the playoffs. That's for sure.
Do you think your team is going into the playoffs in the right momentum, right frame of mind? You think you guys are really prepared for it?
No doubt about it. We overcame some adversity midway through our district play, and these kids now I think are like 5-3 or 6-2 since that time. And those people who didn't play as many minutes are now getting into shape, feeling better about themselves, and it's kind of like building that chemistry all over again. And I like where we are, but we're going to have a very hard game on Monday or Tuesday, and then every game in the playoffs around the Metroplex is going to be tough.
Well, hey, Coach, we appreciate you giving Friday Night Glory Cup a couple of minutes here. Congratulations, second place in district, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week.
Thanks for everything.
Thank you, man. Thank you.